Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to Bumper. And before getting into video, don't forget to subscribe to Bumper channel and click that bell icon to get featured on regular automotive contents, and follow Bumper page on Instagram to never miss any updates. When time goes, revolution happens. In the automobile industry, the revolution and evolution is none other than the electric powered vehicles offering zero emissions and least running costs. Industry's focus is on the electric vehicles, and Indian government targets to switch to e-vehicles in next 10 years. It might be a hard achieve, but again it gets evolved by time. Government is showing a huge interest in going green and to promote electric vehicles. It has many advantages but quite amount of disadvantages too, like the charging time and the infrastructure, but again by time things will eventually be aligned. Going forward, Hyundai has started their electric revolution chapter with the Kona, a premium compact crossover. Already, Tamil Nadu government has signed an MOU to invest 7,000 crore at Chennai facility, and Hyundai has already delivered 100 units of Hyundai Kona to Energy Efficiency Services Limited, which is an energy service company of the Government of India. So, the revolution has already begun, and now let us go and look more deeper on the Hyundai Kona. For starters, this is the Hyundai Kona, an all-electric powered SUV. It comes with lithium-ion packed battery with the capacity of 39.2 kWh, and it comes with 100 kW or 134 horsepower electric motor, which is the permanent magnet synchronous motor. Coming to charging, Kona Electric can be charged in DC quick charging stations, which charges up to 80% in less than 1 hour. Moreover, Hyundai has already tied up with Indian Oil fuel station to install their DC charging stations all through the country. For AC wall box charging, which can be installed in home or office, takes approximately 6 hours for a full charge, and there is also a portable charger along with the car, which can be plugged in normal wall socket, takes around 19 hours for a full charge. The claimed range is around 452 kilometers, but according to customer reviews, it can give around 400 to 430 km in Eco and Eco Plus mode, but on Sports mode, it can hardly give around 300 to 320 km of range. This Hyundai Kona is priced at 25.9 lakh on-road price Chennai. The first look will be quite different to all of us because we are used to see air intake slats in the radiator grille in all of our IC engine cars. But this is a distinct design which is not containing any radiator grille. Come on, it is an electric, it doesn't need any opening to breathe. The Hyundai logo is placed in the center with a sensor on it. This sensor is to alert pedestrians by producing virtual engine sound to ensure pedestrians to be aware. Below that, you get an opening for charging the vehicle. The design is so distinct and it definitely differentiates from the conventional cars. The light design is very good, and Hyundai is the first to bring these plated lights which many vehicles are getting nowadays. The indicators and LED strip is placed on the top, while the headlight is placed below, which is an LED unit. Further down, there is an opening to cool the wheels and brakes because the wheels are not open, and it is done for aerodynamic purpose. In order to get enough air for the wheels, opening is kept in the front. Coming to the wheels, these are 17-inch alloy wheels. You get electrical turnable outside rear view mirrors. There is no chrome door handles, it gets body colored handles with request sensor on it. From the side, you can see black cladding underneath, black finish on the edges of the windows, and roof rails on the top. This is not a lengthy car, it is just 4.1 meter in length. And moving to the rear, the design is very well done. The tail lamp gets LED lights, the rear spoilers, and below you get reflector along with indicators which is surrounded by a black cladding. The boot space remains to be 334 liters. You also get a rear parking camera placed below the Hyundai logo. Overall, the exterior design is so distinct, and with no doubt it is so revolutionary too. On to the interiors. The initial expressions of the interior is it looks very premium with nice touches inside. You also get window control and outside mirror controls on the door. The seats are electrically adjustable seats. The steering looks and feels good too. It looks like the one in Hyundai Venue. Steering control buttons are placed for audio, modes and cruise control, and you also have paddles behind the steering wheels. What? Paddles in an electric vehicle? No. This is not gear shifter paddles which you were thinking. This is for regenerative braking. What is that regenerative braking? Regenerative braking means when you are driving the car and when you release the foot from the accelerator pedal, it automatically decelerates the car by lowering the speed. So, there are 3 levels of regenerative braking where you can adjust depending on your driving preference. The level 3 regen braking makes your vehicle come to a halt very quickly as soon as you take your foot from the accelerator pedal. This increases the range of the car, but you should be very cautious and get used to it before using. The instrument panel is all digital, which is very informative with good visuals. Engine push start button is placed here, and the center console looks so good, and it is like the one in the premium executive cars with a lifted up center console. This infotainment system remains to be 7-inch touchscreen display. Touch operations are very slick to use, and you also get buttons to manually take control of the infotainment system. The AC vents is very similar to one of its family of cars, the Grand i10 Nios. And beneath you get the control for AC, which is auto climate control. And if you are driving the car alone, there is a button called driver only, which activates AC only for driver side. And moving a bit down, there is an opening for USB, aux port and wireless charging for smartphones. These are the buttons for gear selection, electronic parking brakes, and on the side you get cup holders. These are for auto hold function, which makes your car stop under complete halt even if you are in drive mode. And drive mode selection buttons, which has Eco or Eco Plus, Comfort and Sports mode. You also get front heated as well as cooled seats, and space under front armrest as well as glove box. You also get sunroof in this Kona, but a panoramic sunroof would be a nice add-on. And there is also a hidden place beneath the center dashboard where you can keep things, and you also get 12-volt charging socket and a USB port over there. Overall, the dashboard layout is so modern, premium, and the fit and finish is also so good. And now moving to the rear seats, the legroom and kneeroom is not so spacious. Headroom is decent. The floor is very flat, but 3 people will not be very comfortable, yet you can adjust with passengers for 3 seating because you get headrest for all 3 passengers. And you also get center armrest with twin cup holders. There is no rear AC vents, which is quite disappointing at this price point, but the backrest angle is very good and supportive. This Hyundai Kona gets 5-star rating in Euro NCAP crash test rating, which means safety is impressive in this Kona. The build quality both outside and inside is very good. This Kona is built on high tensile strength steel. Apart from that, you get 6 airbags, electronic stability control, vehicle stability management, hill assist control, ISOFIX child mount seats, and virtual engine sound to alert pedestrians that vehicle is around them. First of all, this is an electric motor, and one major advantage of this electric motor is there is no turbo lag, no low end lag, and it gets the torque from the 0 RPM itself. Yes, if you stepped onto the pedal, it gives you a sudden surge like the one in supercars. It is very brisk and launches extremely fast, where it really wheel spins a lot at sudden launch. The view outside the cabin is good, and the seating comfort is excellent and comfortable too. The suspension is bit stiffer because it has more weight on the car. At low speed and bad roads, you can feel inside the cabin, and as it is an electric vehicle, the center of gravity is low as the weight is evenly distributed, which makes the car more stable and goes dead straight at high speeds and highways, and even in corners it is more planted in the road. The steering is not very much connected to you and doesn't feel very sharp and accurate. Overall, you can really enjoy the silence inside the cabin, which makes you very comfortable ride. This Hyundai Kona has 2 variants, which is Premium and Premium Dual Tone. There is no difference between these variants except Premium Electric Dual Tone gets a dual tone color on the exterior. Coming to service and maintenance, ladies and gentlemen, this electric is the least when it comes to cost of ownership. Yes, it costs around 0.90 paise per kilometer. Hyundai offers 4 free services where first service is at 1200 or 1400 km or 2 months, second service is at 9000 km to 10,000 km or 1 year, third service is at 19,000 to 20,000 km or 2 years, and fourth service is at 29,000 to 30,000 km or 3 years. There is also a wonder warranty scheme where you can choose between 3-year or unlimited kilometer, 4-year or 60,000 km and 5 years or 50,000 kilometers. There is no such value for money variant in this Kona, as it is a single variant on offer only with a dual tone color option. This Hyundai Kona itself is a value for money pick car because of its zero emission, future sustainable and with very least running costs. This Hyundai Kona is a great step for the revolution ahead to green energy vehicles. It has least running costs, great performance, good driving range, and same with the downfalls like more charging time and charging infrastructure. But this is just the beginning. Things will get eventually better sooner with best in class infrastructure for EVs in near future. And this Kona has already paved its way for it. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel, and it's time to end. Bye bye.